Good morning and welcome to another NDM70 adventure. Today I'm back down in the Brecon Beacons where I was 2 weeks ago for a wild camp. Today I'm taking on a hike. Not entirely sure my route round yet, but there's a climb at the start that I want to take on which I haven't done before, which takes me onto some of the ridgeline which I've also not hiked before, eventually getting me up to Pen y Fan. From there on in, I'm not quite sure my way back down yet, but I'm going to make that up as we go along. So join me and we'll see what we get up to. So this is the old Neward Reservoir Dam, which is obviously not in use anymore. There's a little bit of water trickling through. Water, I haven't seen a lot of that for a few days. So this is the start of the big climb up. I'm going to turn you around so you can get a bit of an idea of where I'm heading. And that'll be it up there. I'll follow that ridge line along, eventually get into somewhere near Pen y Fan, which at the minute has got his head dipped in cloud. Isn't that lovely? So here we go, first climb of the day, taking us up to, I think you pronounce it Crayfandu, up onto the ridgeline. So I will see you when we get to the top, if there's no cow incidents. First climb done. Must be something completely wrong with me because I actually quite enjoyed that one. We'll press on, catch some views, see you at the next point. So a good chunk of the ridgeline done. I'm just going to spin you around now and I'll talk you through what we've got in front of us. So top left Corndee, in the middle, Penafan, coming over to Cribbin, and over there is Fanabig, and down there, which I think is probably going to be my exit route, is the old Roman road. But we'll see how we go. Well, what a stunning ridgeline that was. Absolutely wonderful. Really enjoyed that stretch. Beautiful. It's really busy here, and I suppose it would be. It's a Saturday. Don't normally come on a weekend, but running short of annual leave, so weekends it is at the minute. Corndee is next. I'll spin you around so you can have a look, and then up to Penafan. And I'm going to make my mind up when I get up there where I head to next. See you at the top. Right, so that's those two done. Corndee and Penafan, just come down off of Penafan, fairly steep. You can probably see it in the background now. Up onto Cribbin next. Yeah, might need some oxygen or something then. Anyway, it's glorious out here. Speak to you in a bit. Just come down off the summit of Cribbin a little way. You probably see the saddle down there behind me. I probably mentioned earlier that I'm going to drop down into the saddle now, which sits in between Cribbin and Fanabig, and then I'm going to take the bridleway back down to the car park and my nuclear hot van. that bit out. It's so dry. It almost looks like a edge of a volcano. It's just so dry. I've never seen anything like it. There you go. I really should get out more. No, that's probably not the right thing. I do get out more. Okay, made it down off a cribbing. That's firmly behind us now. My word, that was steep down there. My knees were absolutely screaming on that one. Got Fanabig to the left. If you wanted to put a fourth summit in on a hike, then yeah, that's the one. For me, not today. 3's enough for me today. So I'm going to head down the Roman Road back to the Nuard Reservoir car park, and I'll catch you then for a bit of a summarise. So I just come down off a cribbing, as I just mentioned. Just wanted to pick up on the temperature difference. A lot lower down. Now I'm out of the mountain peak area. It's boiling down here, and yet it was lovely up there with a lovely cool breeze, almost enough to warrant a jacket. So if you are out and about and going to come here and hike, be prepared for all eventualities, because you can get caught out, a twist of the ankle, anything like that, and you're going to get cold real quick. Which leads me on to show you this little bad boy. You've probably seen banging around on my chest strap there. Garmin InReach. What a fantastic little backup tool that is. It's got an SOS button on it. If you hit that, it will alert the emergency services and pinpoint you within a metre, I think. So they will always come and rescue you. Comes at a bit of a price. I think I pay £14 a month as a subscription. But if you're doing a lot of this stuff on your own, my God, it's worth it. Even if you never use it, you've got one, peace of mind and an insurance policy, I guess. And two, in the event of all it takes is a twist and a broken ankle somewhere remote and you are in trouble, but they will find you. So what's that, £14 a month? I mean, plus you got to buy the unit, I know that, but best part of 300 quid, I guess. But what's 14 quid a month? What's that, 2 pints of Guinness? It's not a lot really, is it, between life and death, possibly. So great bit of equipment, and I thought I'd point that out. Just pausing for a moment on the Roman Road. Going to spin you around and try and give you a little sort of a guide, if you like, on today's route. So if I spin you around gently now, over in the far distance, the tree line, the path goes all the way up to the inside of that tree line, up onto the ridge, and then we've come along the ridge today. Fair old stretch actually, and we dip down a fraction and then picking it back up onto the top of Corn D on the left there, up onto Penafan, up and over Cribbin, down into the saddle, okay, Roman Road over. Oh my God, 10-4 for a rubber duck. What am I on about Roman Road over? Well, the Roman Road is finished. Well, I suppose it was finished a long time ago, but there we go, I'm babbling. So coming towards the end of the hike, I'm at quite a good vantage point to show you again the route. So again, I'll turn you around and talk you through it. So just up to the right hand side of the tree line, and it does push on all the way up to that ridge line, carries all the way around Corn D, Penafan, Cribbin, and you make your way back down the Roman Road. Lovely. Well, made it back to the Oathmobile in one piece. Thank you so much for watching. and coming along on this incredible adventure. Until the next time, thanks again. See you later.